Bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Natagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Na brigada, brigada, eskwela, kaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, eskwela, magbayanihan na. Bayanihan na, magbayanihan na, bayanihan, pagtutulungan, walang kupas na kaugalian. Nagtagatibay, sinasabuhay, galak sa puso ay walang kapantay. Panahon na naman ang brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Ikaw ako, tayong lahat, hawak kamay, sabay-sabay, kapit-bisig, buong bayan. Tara na, kumilos na. Tulong-tulong sa pagsulong, hatid na kalidad sa edukasyon. Sa kabataan, saya at dunong, buong madla sabay na aahon. Panahon na naman ng brigada, pagbigkisin lakas at diwa. Tara na brigada na, brigada, eskwela, magkaisa sama-sama. Brigada, eskwela, salin na buong barkada. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, eskwela, kilos na magbayanihan na. Brigada, eskwela, sabay-sabayan na.
Alright, isang mapagpalang hapon sa ating lahat. We are now live for another special session of our Brigada Eskwela Thursday online tutoring brought to you by Santa Catalina Integrated National High School na pinangungunahan ng ating masipag na punong guro Ginang Nenita B. Evasco. Muli ang proyektong ito ay kaakibat ng ating paghahandang ginagawa para sa ating Brigada Eskwela 2020 na may temang pagpapanatili ng bayanihan tungo sa kalidad na edukasyon para sa kabataan. Sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon through our YouTube Live, welcome po. Sa mga tumutok last week sa ating special session with Ma'am Evasco, maraming salamat po. Sa mga hindi pa nakaka-subscribe, just hit like, subscribe, and do not forget to click the bell button para maging updated sa ating mga upcoming episodes and sessions. Alright? Let us proceed with the program. Again, the objectives of this project are the following. First is to present and impart educational topics that are timely, useful, and innovative for the viewers. Second is to generate awareness about learning continuity in the new normal setup. And lastly is to promote lifelong learning in these times of pandemic. All right. So truly today's session is very, very special, guys, because to welcome everyone into today's session, we have our hardworking, enthusiastic, lovely public schools district supervisor, the ever beautiful Dr. Gisela I. Pingan. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello po. Thank you po for the kind introduction, Ma'am Jen Rosaske. At napakaganda ng iyong mga sinabi. Sana itotoo. Anyway, magandang hapon po sa lahat. A blessed Friday to all. I would like to recognize our distinguished speaker, Miss Regina Estrada. To the ever beautiful, syempre magkakamukha kami, School Head of Santa Catalina Integrated National High School. To our participants, fellow teachers, students, parents, and other stakeholders, good afternoon. First of all, allow me to recognize our hardworking school head, Ma'am Nenita Evasco, for always making an extra mile to reach the welfare of our students. Hindi po lahat ng punong guro ay may pagkukusa. Isa po si Ma'am Evasco na talagang tinitingnan niya kung ano ang maganda para sa ating mga estudyante. To our brilliant speaker, Miss Regina Estrada, our heartfelt appreciation and gratitude for extending your services to Santa Catalina Integrated National High School. Huwag ka pong madadala at palagi ka po namin kukunin sa oras na kailangan namin ng tulong. As educators, we always see to it that we give the best services to our clientele. We think of different innovation that will lead and help our students to grow. Today is another milestone. We will be blessed on information that will keep our students engaged in class. Today, together, we will learn, unlearn, and relearn. We will fill our information chest. Madami na tayong alam. Madaming madadagdag ka sa alaman natin. Madaming itatama sa mga alam na ating natutunan. For the benefit of the students, ito po ay para sa lahat ng estudyante natin. Kasi alam natin, during times of pandemic, medyo hirap tayo to reach out. And this is our goal. Paano natin mapapabuti to have edukalidad at palagi tayong lalago sa Laguna. Tayo po bilang tiga-Mahayhay, we have our mantra. We always say, #fly high Mahayhay. Pero sabi nga, mas maganda siguro kung #fly higher Mahayhay. Keep safe po sa lahat. We have virtual engagement like this na madami tayong matututunan. Hindi naman kailangan lumabas sa panahong ito. Ang importante lang, bukas ang isip, bukas ang diwa, bukas ang puso sa mga bagay na bagong normal. Let us protect ourselves from the virus. God bless us all. And once again, good afternoon po sa ating lahat.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Tingad. Truly, we have to take this situation as an opportunity to learn more than just waste this time around, di ba po? So thank you so much, Ma'am Tingad, for that welcome remarks. Bago po tayo magpatuloy, kaunting paalala lang po sa ating mga viewers. Habang nag-discuss po ang ating speaker ay maaari po kayong mag-comments sa ating YouTube live feed for your questions, comments, and clarifications. And once na matapos po ang presentation, ay isa po yung sasagutin at i-address na ating speaker. Okay? I know and I feel everyone's excited. So without further ado, to introduce our speaker, may I call in our supportive and very passionate Principal 3 of Santa Catalina Integrated National High School, Ma'am Ninita B. Evasco. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Ke, for the very nice introduction. At gusto ko rin pong pasalamatan si Ma'am Tingad for gracing this important event. Okay, a delightful afternoon to each and everyone, especially po sa ating YouTube subscribers. Happy Friday po sa inyong lahat. Ganun din po sa mga Catalinians na talaga naman pong kailangan nating makinig ngayon. Estudyante man tayo, guro o magulang, because we have a very informative and interesting topic. Okay, my pleasure to introduce to you our brilliant speaker today. A lady who never ceases to amaze me with her kindness and humility. Estudyante ko po siya nung high school na talaga naman pong panlaban sa lahat ng contest ng paaralan. Hindi lamang po sa probinsya hanggang region po, hanggang international. Siya po ang kauna-unahan naming estudyante na naging exchange student sa Japan. Kaya you would perhaps imagine how good she is. Okay, our speaker today is a lady who believes that the true happiness is being with her family, with her loved ones. She is a consistent student, honor student from elementary to high school. And she took up Bachelor of Arts in Journalism in the University of the Philippines, Diliman. She works as executive producer, researcher, writer, and programmer or programming manager. Received numerous awards for TV script writing or TV writing and producing in the Philippines and abroad. A proud Liliueña and into running and obstacle course racing. Believes hard work always pays off. Mga kapuso, mga kaibigan, join me in receiving gladly our speaker today, Miss Regina Estrada.
Hello, good afternoon to everyone. Hi. Malinaw po ba yung audio ko? Thank you so much po for the introduction. Good afternoon to the subscribers, to all our viewers. Good afternoon din sa lahat ng mga teachers na nag-asikaso sa akin kanina during the dry run. Hopefully, maging stable ang connection, video and audio connection ko hanggang matapos yung session natin ng mamaya. Tama po, I am Regina Estrada. tagaliliw po ako and naimbitahan para kahit papano mag-share ng information, ng mga TV techniques na alam ko para ma-engage ang mga estudyante sa inyong klase. I chose this topic because I feel there is a similarity between producing content for TV and teaching online or using internet tools to teach. I will try to give you some pointers or techniques on how to use TV or producing content in TV and keeping your students engaged in online class. Yun po. So, I hope that at the end of this session, may matututunan po tayo, may madadagdag sa ating kaalaman, lalong-lalo na very challenging ang magiging school year natin dahil sa pag-iiba ng mode of teaching. So, sana po makatulong ako sa inyo kahit papano. Ayan po. So, let me start off with, next slide po, please. Ayan po. I would like to just make a short introduction about myself. Nasa News and Public Affairs po ako for 12 years. And then I transferred to GMA International in 2014. Where right now. Sa GMA International po, I handle curation and appropriation of content to different international VOD partners of the network. Ang VOD po, ang example po nito, that's video on demand. Ang example po nito, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, iFlix, Hulu, kung saan po tayo nanonood ng TV content na nasa mobile device, nasa tablet, nasa computer, nasa desktop. Yun po yung ibig sabihin ng video on demand. So right now po, ang trabaho ko po ay maglagay at mag-appropriate ng programa sa mga ganong klaseng platforms. I'm handling 7 accounts right now. So that's 2 accounts in the US, 2 accounts in Canada, 1 in Middle East, 1 in Europe, and slash global. Maka-launch kami before end of the year ng 2 or 3 pa. And apart from that, I'm also in charge of producing original short. May mga maliliit po kaming national platforms. Actually po, sa ngayon, meron kaming binubuong Filipino folklore sa Pilipinas. To make sure I think I'm having technical difficulties po. I just need to know po kung malinaw pa rin po yung naririnig niyo sa akin.
Yes, ma'am. Malinaw pa po. Medyo may konting glitches lang, pero we could hear you po, ma'am. Please proceed. Ma'am? Ma'am Reg? Reg? Alright, so as of the moment, we are having some technical difficulties. But so far, we have heard that syempre very bigate na ating speaker. She is working in GMA. So, nasa TV network pala si Ma'am nagtatrabaho. So, stay tuned as we are fixing the technical difficulties as of the moment. Kasi nararamdaman ko, marami akong matutulungan today, lalo na in our this time of new normal setup that we are handling classes in a very different manner. So stay tuned, guys.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello, ma'am.
So sorry for that. Grabe,
Okay.
grabe ang buhay natin ngayon. Masyado tayong dependent sa connectivity. Malinaw na po ba?
Malinaw na malinaw, ma'am.
Ayan, itutuloy ko po. I'm on my second slide. Ayan po. So as I was saying, right now po, meron kaming binubuong content for children based on Filipino stories, Filipino folklore na hindi lang namin po ipapalabas dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa ibang bansa din. To educate Filipino Americans and Filipinos who have been who were born and raised in abroad, and yung mga tao po na mga Pilipino na hindi na sanay magtagalog, hindi na nila alam ang kulturang Pinoy. So ang gusto po namin i-educate sila, i-reorient sila at ibalik sila sa ating roots para mas ma-appreciate nila ang kulturang Pilipino. Yun po. Hindi po ako teacher. My late mother was. My late dad also taught college math in Adamson University nung buhay pa po siya. Teacher po yung bunso namin. So, hopefully po, may maidagdag ako sa inyo. Gusto ko rin pong magturo but I never had the chance and hindi ko pa po na-explore yung opportunity na yan. But hopefully, I will. Sana po, ipagkaloob po sa akin. I'm a TV producer for the longest time, so I would like to use my experience in TV in helping our teachers keep their students engaged in their own online class. I will use some points or metrics we use in TV to attract audience and make them watch our program, and at the same time, relate these points and metrics with online teaching. But before I do that po, I would like to define first our current situation. Asa na po ba tayo ngayon? Yan po. Next slide, please. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating new normal. Alam ba tong new normal na lagi nating naririnig? We hear about the phrase, pero ano nga ba ito? This is how we form a structure or form a system and organize everything around a specific situation. Ano po yung specific situation natin ngayon? Ito pong pandemya. So all our day-to-day decisions, actions, are based on this pandemic. But not only our daily life revolves around this pandemic, pati na rin yung mga long-term goals natin, yung mga future plans natin, dito natin siya ibinabase. Tama po ba yun? Ako, I believe ang mga Pilipino, we are very good at adapting to any kind of situation. Filipinos are known for being resilient and very adaptive to extreme situations. Napakamatiisin natin kahit saan mo tayo ilagay, kaya natin mag-survive kasi ganyan tayo mga Pilipino. Ang new normal is adapting to the new changes in our daily lives. But if we would like to get ahead and be more productive, or simply how can we take this situation a notch higher? How can we elevate the new normal? So we should plan for the better normal. Next slide po. I would only like to point out that yes, while we are all affected and dictated by this situation, we can turn the situation around. Ikot natin. Sumampa tayo kung ano yung normal. We can still take control of our lives habang nag-iingat. Always take a step forward. Kung ang new normal po sa online teaching, magbibigay tayo ng assignments through online. Para sa akin, ang better normal is taking a bit higher. Why not we create a chat group, find a free hosting site, create an app, or to make online teaching more efficient and beneficial to students and teachers. Traditionally, meron tayong mga ginagamit na lesson plan based on the curriculum or syllabus na binigay sa atin ng DepEd para makapagturo. Pero ngayon, hindi lang lesson plans ang kailangan natin. Kailangan na rin natin ng technology at hindi lang simpleng technology. Meron tayong mga kailangan gamitin na online teaching tools, and if we want to make it better, if you want to be better teachers, be better at our jobs, kailangan natin magsumikap pa, mag-research pa tayo how others or other schools, other organizations, and even government agencies, gamitin natin silang peg, gamitin natin silang basihan para maging successful yung ating ginagawa to ensure the effectivity of our efforts. Kailangan po nating malaman at i-imbibe sa sarili natin, tayong mga guro, na this is a pioneering act. Ito pong online teaching, ngayon pa lang natin malawakang masusubukan. A very challenging time indeed. Pero wag po tayong panghinaan sa mga challenges na kinakaharap natin. We always have to have hope. Dagdagan pa natin ang ating sipag, mas lalo nating siguruhin na matututo yung mga estudyante natin kahit na alam natin may mga challenges tayo like the gadgets, connectivity, modules, paano ba yun makakarating sa atin, paano ba natin lahat yan matututunan ng ganun kabilis, paano tayo mag-a-adapt to this new normal na kailangan pa nating pag-igtingin. So dapat po mas isa puso natin. Alam ko pong napaka-noble ng trabaho ng pagiging isang guro. Pero, at saludo po ako, napakamalapit po sa puso ko ang profesyon na yan. Kaya po naniniwala ako na itong mga challenges na kinakaharap natin ngayon ay kaya nating malagpasan. Next slide po. So, paano nga ba natin may-engage ang ating mga estudyante na mag-concentrate, makinig sa atin, lalong-lalo na hindi natin sila nakikita. Wala tayo, kundi sa screen, wala tayong kasigurahan kung talagang ang isip nila, ang puso nila ay nasa atin. Hindi natin sigurado kung, sige, nakatingin sila sa screen, nakikita natin sila, pero nakikinig ba sila sa atin? Isinasa puso ba nila ang mga sinasabi natin? Wala tayo sa normal na sitwasyon, wala tayo sa klase na pwede nating makita, pwede nating mabantayan kung talagang nakikinig sa atin ng mga estudyante at hindi natin nararamdaman kung natututo ba sila. So, isa po yan sa mga kinakaharap nating challenge. So, paano po ba ang mga gagawin natin dapat? How to keep our students engaged in class? Sa TV po, meron kaming mga points na ginagamit na I think can be applied in online teaching. I will be using 3 techniques. I will share with you 3 points. So, ang una po is capturing our audience, sustaining the attention. Paano po ba natin sila mapapanatiling nakikinig sa atin all throughout the class, hindi lang sa simula. And then, yung cliffhanger. So, there will be 3 points. Next slide po. For the first point, for the first technique, is capturing our audience. In this case, ang audience po natin ay ang mga estudyante natin. Children, even teenagers have very short attention span, lalo na ngayon there are so many distractions. Wala sila sa paningin natin, nasa kanika nila silang bahay. So, ang daming distractions. Marami silang nakikita, marami silang naririnig. So, paano natin yon maiiwasan? Ang unang suggestion ko po is to be creative. So, how can we be creative? Some might say na, di naman ako artist eh. Teacher ako, I cannot be creative. But that is not true. Our minds and our brains are built with 2 hemispheres. Alam po natin yan, may left and right. The right side, nandun yung arts, creativity, music, insights, imagination, the holistic thought. Andun yan sa kanan, while on the left, we have the logic, language, reasoning, science, and math. Andyan ang mga numbers. So lahat po tayo merong creativity within us, and we can take advantage of that to make or to capture the attention of our students. Next slide po. Sabi ni April Chamberlain, education is evolving due to the impact of the internet. We cannot teach our students in the same manner in which we were taught. Change is necessary to engage students not in the curriculum we are responsible for teaching, but in school. So, ito pong si April, ang specialty niya is combining education and technology. So, nasa Alabama po siya in the US and yun yung ginagawa niya, yun yung pinag-aaralan niya. Paano ma-integrate ang technology sa education. So, very apt and very appropriate yung trabaho niya para sa sitwasyon natin ngayon. So, paano ba tayo magiging creative? Tayong mga nasa ganitong klaseng sitwasyon. For me, marami tayong mga pwedeng gawin. We can start with gimmicks. Marami tayong pwedeng gawin during the online class. So, one example is, sa intro pa lang, pwede tayong, okay class, why don't we post a picture of ourselves kung nasaan tayo just to set the mood. Pwede rin po tayong palit ng profile photo every month or gumamit ng mga props, iba-ibang bagay na makikita natin sa bahay. Pwedeng sa araw na ito is wear your favorite hat day. Para po meron silang, alam niyo po yun, meron silang kakaiba na gagawin or makikita just to keep their attention. It doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to be expensive. It doesn't need to be intricate. Kailangan po lang talaga nating maging creative. Also, pwede rin po tayong magpalit ng mga background natin. Like what we do in Zoom, like what we do in Google Hangouts. Here, in YouTube, pwede po tayong magpalit ng background natin para nag-iiba ang kulay, nag-iiba sa paningin, yung mga nakikita natin. Also, we can simulate yung pong totoo nating classroom. Pag may time na po tayo, pwede po tayong pumunta sa eskwelahan, picturean natin yung classroom natin, picturean natin yung labas, gate, stage, playground, kahit anong parte ng eskwelahan, library, para po pwede natin siyang maging background. I-simulate natin kung ano yung itsura ng eskwelahan natin at gawin natin yung background para mas ma-engage ang mga estudyante natin. Next slide po. This is an example of teachers using different types of backgrounds to engage their students. Next slide po. Ito pong next technique is sustainability. How can we sustain and retain the attention of our students? Paano po natin sila mapapanatiling nakikinig sa atin? Yun nga, sabi ko kanina, hindi lang yung simula na dapat na-hook natin yung attention nila. For me, sustainability is retention. So after capturing the attention of our students, ano ba yung gagawin natin for them to be able to be glued on the screen all throughout your class? So first point will be delivery diversity. Pwede po tayong gumamit ng mga iba-ibang tools. Sabi ko nga kanina, let's use technology to our advantage. Maraming available na online videos, even video games. Pwede po natin yan gamitin to our advantage. Hindi lang siya pang distract, hindi lang siya biso. Pwede natin siyang gamitin as a tool to engage our students. We can also use audiobooks and different articles available online. We can also consider trends. Kung ano ba yung uso ngayon, uso ba yung TikTok? Sige, so gamitin natin yon bilang tool para mas ma-engage ang mga estudyante natin. Magbigay tayo ng assignment related to TikTok. Ganyan po. Bring fun into the virtual classroom. Communicate into multiple formats. Make your own videos. Assign an out-of-home project. Pero syempre, kailangan natin mag-practice ng social distancing. Pwede rin po tayong gumawa ng mga group work para magkaroon tayo ng good dynamics in class. Also, isang natutunan ko rin, I was talking to my nephew the other day, and isang na-observe ko, also kausap ko rin po yung kapatid ko about this. Nag-online class na rin po kasi yung pamangkin ko. Nagsimula na siya a few weeks ago, and laging naririnig ng kapatid ko doon sa sa online class ng pamangkin ko, sinasabihan siya ng teacher niya na always show your face sa screen. Always show yourself. Gusto ng teacher nakikita niya yung mga estudyante niya. And dapat po yun kasi para alam natin, mararamdaman natin kung talagang nakikinig sila, natututo sila, para yung attention nasa atin. So we can also do that. We can require our students to show their face on the camera. Next slide po. I will share with you some free online teaching tools that you can use. Libre po ito. Pwede nyo pong i-download yung app para po magamit nyo. Of course, you're very familiar with Skype. Sketch po para siyang whiteboard na pwede nyong gamitin. Kunyari, I think this will be very helpful sa mga short quizzes. Kunyari, magtatanong kayo, yung sagot isusulat nila dito sa app na to, mabilis na lang mabubura, and you can also look at it and check. Of course, you're very familiar with Google Classroom and Google Hangouts, Google Documents para centralize lahat ng documents, lahat ng assignments, seatwork, worksheets, kung ano man pong tawag niyan ngayon. Pwede nating i-centralize and upload it in a Google Drive that you can share the link with your students. Calendly, ginagamit ko po yung Calendly para sa mga deadlines, para sa schedule, sa meetings, libre rin po ito. Of course, you're very familiar with YouTube, Facebook, and Vimeo for videos. Pwede nyo rin pong gamitin yung QuickTime or GameBar sa paggawa ng videos. QuickTime if you're a Mac user, GameBar if you're a Windows user. And Sightly para po sa mga class records and management of grades. Pwede na po natin gamitin din online. This tool po, itong Insightly is better than Excel. So baka pwede nyo rin pong gamitin. Also Moodle. Pwede rin po kayong gumawa ng mga online lessons nyo dito. Pwede nyo gamitin ito at libre lang po. There's so many apps and softwares that are now free. So konting explore and research lang po. It wouldn't hurt. Para lang po, kumbaga makatulong sa atin and we can make ourselves more efficient. Pwede rin po ito para mas mabilis nating ma-manage yung araw-araw nating challenges in teaching online. Sabi ni Alan November, teachers need to stop saying hand it in and start saying publish it. Di ba po tayo dati? Ako, nung panahon ko, sinasabi ng mga teachers, pass your papers, class, come on. Pass your papers, di ba po? Ngayon, hindi na daw pass your papers yung uso. Ang dapat sinasabi na ng mga teachers, publish it. Kumbaga, upload it online. Ganun na po siya. Next slide, please. So, another technique pa rin to retain the attention of our students is to be a storyteller. Alam ko po, innate yan sa mga teachers na talagang magagaling silang mga storyteller, galing nilang magkwento. Animated sila, malakas yung boses nila, na-ensure nila na naririnig sila ng buong klase. Pero ngayon po kailangan pa nating mag-step up. Paano ba tayo mas magiging pang magaling na storytellers? We can use parallelism. Kumbaga, i-relate natin sa totoong mundo yung sitwasyon natin, yung mga kwentong gagamitin natin. Use real-life stories that the students can relate to. Totoong environment. We can use current events. We can also use props. Very challenging, pero lalong-lalo na kasi gagawin natin ito in front of a computer, in front of a camera. So, naniniwala rin po ako na kaya po natin yan gawin. And as you know po, yung DepEd ngayon, meron silang project. May tawag sila sa mga teachers ngayon, yung teacher broadcaster. Ito po yung binobroadcast yung lessons. In fact, yung mga ibang production team members po doon, mga nakatrabaho ko din, and dating kasama sa industriya. So sila po yung assign na mag-produce ng content. Yung lesson plans nila, ita-translate nila into TV content na ipapalabas po sa IBC13, sa PTV4, and GMA. So araw-araw, meron po tayong mapapanood na lessons from different levels na pwede nyo pong gamitin. As resource materials, or you can also ask your students to watch ito pong programang ito para mas makatulong din sa atin. Ito po. Isa pa. Next slide, please. May kulang pong slide. I'm so sorry. May isa pa po. How to be a storyteller. Sorry po, dinagdag ko po ito kanina. Pero sige po, isa pa is makakatulong sa atin kung magpo-produce tayo ng sarili nating videos. So, I would also like to share with you some filming guide techniques para po makagawa tayo ng sariling video na pwede nating magamit sa klase. So, with the proper equipment, hindi naman po kailangan tayong bumili or kumbaga, gumamit ng mga sobrang high-tech na equipment para makapag-produce ng ating video. In fact, meron lang tayong smartphone, meron lang tayong telepono na may camera, pwede na natin gamitin yun. And of course, a tripod or ilaw, sobrang usong-uso po ngayon yung ring light. Pwede po natin yung gamitin para po sa equipment para makapag-produce tayo ng sarili nating content para sa ating klase. And in terms of content, bakit po hindi tayo mag-base sa kung ano yung trending topics? Kagaya ng nasabi ko kanina, kung uso ang TikTok, mag-produce tayo ng content, gumawa tayo ng lesson plan revolving around TikTok. Ang daming resources online, pwede rin po tayong mag-download ng mga app na pang-edit para po makapag-produce tayo ng sarili nating video. And of course, wag nating kalimutan, kahit na kaya nating mag-produce ng content, very important na kung ano yung topic natin, yun yung bumubuhay sa klase natin. Nakaisip ako ng example is, kunyari, syempre usong-uso ngayon yung memes. So, dati po nung panahon ko, uso yung pinapagawa kami ng salawikain. Ngayon baka pwede nating gamitin pa rin yun, pero hindi na siya yung totoong salawikain na mag-drawing tayo. Pwede natin siyang gawin in a digital form. Pwede nating i-relate doon sa paggawa ng memes, na instead na meme ang ginagawa natin, pwedeng salawikain. Let's translate our lessons into digital form. That's my point. Kasi kailangan po natin mag-transform and evolve so we can adapt to the changing habits of the students. Ayan po. So, I'm on my third point, the cliffhanger. Ayan po. Paano ba natin i-end yung klase natin? Yung cliffhanger po kasi sa TV, it is ending in suspense para yung mga audience, they have something to look forward to the next episode. Paano ko masisiguro na manonood pa rin siya bukas? So, ganun po yung ginagawa namin. Binibitin namin yung episode. Kunyari, magpo-propose si boyfriend sa girlfriend niya, mag-aabot na siya ng singsing, pero hindi ko ipapalabas ngayon yung pagsagot ng yes ni girlfriend. Bukas ko yun ipapalabas para po alam natin na manonood pa rin tayo, di ba? So, in this case, how will I ensure that my students will log in again tomorrow? At alam niyo po yun, makikinig siya ulit. Paano ba natin mas magiging, how can we make our class more interesting the following day? So, para sa akin, while I was doing this presentation, I came across so many things online. Ang dami kong nakita ng mga videos. Ang dami kong napanood sa TED Talk. Pwede nyo pong gamitin yan as a source. Ang daming games, ang daming activities na you can use as source materials for assignments. Ang dami rin pong websites na nag-offer ng mga iba-ibang klaseng lessons and assignments. Pwede rin po natin gawin yon. Daming pwedeng i-download na activities. Aside from TED Talk, meron din po ako nakita, ed.ted.com. Ang dami pong mga talks na pwede natin gamitin. And also, one tip po, kunyari, if we want to centralize our assignments and checking of the assignments of your students, pwede po tayong gumamit ng Dropbox or a separate chat room for easier checking and tracking. Para po sa akin, parang mas magiging easier to manage ang pag-check ng mga assignment if you will create a separate chat room for assignments. And also, you can include your instructions and notes that you want your students to be reminded of. And then, feedback. Ito pong feedback para sa akin is transparency and being open to accepting opinions from students. Yung Netflix po, isa siyang, alam niyo naman po yan, di ba? Pero sa loob ng Netflix, yung mga empleyado niya, they are promoting a very different kind of culture. Wala po silang hierarchy. Yung mga boss at yung mga middle managers, ang mga PA, mga writer, magkaka-level po sila. Hindi po importante sa kanila yung hierarchy. And they are very open to each other. Kumbaga, ang feedback, mabilis nilang naipaparating sa isa't isa. They are promoting that kind of culture. So, para po sa akin, makakatulong din if we will encourage our students to be open to anything, yung pwede nilang sabihin sa atin, ang kahit ano, para naman po mas ma-engage sila to a very opinion welcoming environment. Kasi feeling nila kaya nilang sabihin kahit ano. If you are worried na they will be very disrespectful and they will be impolite kasi i-encourage natin sila na kahit ano pwede nilang sabihin sa atin, huwag po tayong mag-alala kasi ang mga Pilipino po, very init sa kanila yung maging polite at very respectful. Marunong po tayong gumalang. So, kahit po sabihin nyo dyan na kahit ano pwede mong sabihin sa akin or if you feel that this class is not interesting for you, you can tell me. Ano ba yung mga gusto mong matutunan? Ano ba yung expectations mo? Let's set our expectations para mas maging dynamic ang klase natin. Pwede mong sabihin sa akin kung ano. Hindi po nila kayo kumbaga hindi igagalang. Para po sa akin, this kind of openness will create a happy and light environment where the students will think they are being trusted and at the same time respected. This will boost their confidence. And ako po, para sa akin, teachers shouldn't take offense in case these kids say something they don't like or you don't like. Wala naman pong personalan. I would just like to encourage all our teachers to always be objective and guide the students on how to carry a conversation like this where they will not offend anyone, whatever their opinion may be. And long term po, after a while, manonotice nyo, ilulook forward nila yung pagkausap sa inyo and pag-attend ng inyong klase. Next slide, please. Ayan po. Paano ba natin masaset yung environment ng estudyante natin while attending an online class? How can we make the students home conducive for learning? Bilang mga teachers po, you can brief the parents. You can set your own rules. Pwede nyo pong sabihin kung ano yung mga do's and don'ts during class. Halimbawa po, sabihin niyo sa magulang na itong specific time na to, pwede po ba hindi natin utusan yung mga anak natin? Or pwede po ba hindi tayo mag-ingay? Hindi po natin sila tawagin? Pwede po ba bigyan nyo ng panahon yung anak ninyo na umattend ng online class at mag-concentrate sa klase dahil mahirap po talaga, very challenging. Pwede po tayo ang mag-set nito. And then, let's encourage the parents also na mag-provide ng dedicated space sa bahay nila. It doesn't need to be big. It doesn't need to be fancy. Pwedeng simpleng table lang kung nasaan yung laptop niya or computer niya, nandoon yung mga libro niya, modules, mga gamit. Kumbaga po, dapat meron siyang dedicated space. Hindi yung bukas nasa sala, bukas nasa kwarto, bukas nasa garden. I-set po natin na kapag nandoon siya sa space na yon, mag-aaral siya at makikinig siya. Kasi mind conditioning po ito eh. Makakatulong din po kung encourage natin sila na kahit hindi, dahil online class ito, nakapambahay ka or you're in your pajamas, hindi po dapat naka-uniform pa rin sila as much as possible. Kung pwede nga nakasapatos para matrain yung physical body aside from the mind na kapag suot nila yung uniform nila kahit nasa bahay sila, yun yung oras ng pag-aaral. And of course, let's be strict in following a timetable. Pag sinabi po natin na ito yung deadline, ito pa rin yung deadline. Ang submission ay bukas, bukas pa rin ang submission. Kapareho ng kapag nandun tayo sa loob ng classroom. And kung hindi rin po maiiwasan, naiintindihan ko rin po na mayroong mga estudyante na talagang walang space sa bahay para magkaroon siya ng dedicated space for studying. Baka pwede po natin i-encourage. Like for example, meron tayong kapitbahay. Of course, i-observe pa rin natin yung social distancing, pero baka po meron garahe or may garden, may front yard, na kung saan pwedeng pumesto ang dalawang magkaibigan or tatlo na magkakaklase para magkaroon sila ng dedicated space. At least meron po silang, meron sense of belongingness, meron silang kasamang mag-aral, meron pa rin silang kasabay, meron silang ibang nakikita aside from themselves and the teacher on the screen. Yun po, baka makatulong din. Next slide, please. Yung mga teachers po, you will be pioneers in this method. Take pride in it. Napakaganda po nitong pagkakataon para hindi lang makapagturo, ipagpatuloy ang pagtuturo kahit na very challenging ang school year na to. Take pride in it. Alam ko po maraming challenges, very limited ang resources natin. Ang internet, problematic. Ang adapting to the digital world is very difficult. It may be overwhelming, pero always think that this is also a learning process for us, for you teachers. At itong mangyayari ngayon, magiging case study, kumbaga, para mas matuto pa yung mga future teachers. And lagi po tayong mag-isip na kailangan laging mag-improve. Let's not be mediocre. Let's not settle for anything less. Kailangan po lagi tayong 1 step forward, 2 steps forward, 10 steps ahead. And then, para sa akin po, yung success metrics, paano po ba natin malalaman na effective tayo sa ginagawa natin online? Paano po ba natin malalaman na nakakarating sa mga estudyante yung lahat ng sinasabi natin? How do you know when you have delivered your message? How do you know when your students have learned something from you? Ayun ang sabi ko kanina, hindi natin sila nakikita. You cannot just reprimand them when they get distracted. Pero it's also a good thing na because of openness, because of feedback, because of being transparent, pwede natin siyang matest. Pwede nating malaman kung message across ba. At the end of the class, tanungin natin sila, may natutunan ba tayo? Naging effective ba ako? Nakuha niyo ba yung sinasabi ko? May natutunan ba kayo kahit 1, 2, o 3 bagay sa araw na ito? And if you are not sure because of technology, we can always send them a message. May mga estudyanteng hindi kayang maging open sa teachers. May mga estudyanteng hindi kayang magsalita. Ma'am, hindi ko po naintindihan yung sinabi nyo kanina. Nahirapan po ako kasi yung internet ko po mabagal. Hindi ko po kayo masyadong narinig. Ano po ba yung mga ganito, ganyan? And kung hindi natin ito naririnig sa kanila, we can take the initiative to ask them, send them a private message. Okay ka ba kanina? You seemed a little distracted. May problema ba tayo? Naiinis ka ba kasi hindi mo ako marinig? Naiinis ka ba dahil slow ang connection mo? Pwede po natin gawin yon because of technology. And always trust your instincts. Kasi alam ko po, very intuitive ang mga teachers. Tingin pa lang sa estudyante, alam niya na kung natuto o hindi. kasama pa rin po yun. And last reminder, do not be afraid to do research. Maging masipag po tayo sa pagre-research at paghahanap ng mga pwedeng tools na makatulong sa atin. Visit websites, studies, and ways to improve our craft. Sabi ko po kanina yung TED Talk, ang galing niya. Let's also be on the lookout for new ways and tools on how to make online teaching more effective. Dati may mga modules and studies po na ipoprovide sa atin. Ngayon, the best practices are available online. Maraming forums din po ay mga teachers, maraming chat rooms, maraming groups. Pwede tayong dumulog doon para mas makatulong sa atin. Itong mga teachers na to, in different forums, they share their experiences, lalo na yung mga nauna na, para mas malaman natin kung ano ba yung effective ways of teaching online. Ayan po, that's all I can say. Good luck to everyone po, and hope you are able to learn something from me. Maraming salamat po.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma'am Reg. Truly napaka-empowering ng mga natutunan ko today. It helps, ma'am, tingin ko really na instead of calling it new normal, it is a better normal. Parang very positive po. Ano? And I know our viewers may have questions as well, or anything they may want to say or ask you guys, ask you, ma'am. Guys, take this opportunity. And for the question and answer part of this session, may I call in our master teacher to Mrs. Nenita M. Director.
Hindi ko alam. Hello. Good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon,
po.
ma'am.
Okay. Naku, bakit hindi lumabas ang aking maganda yan? Magandang hapon, Ma'am Red. Really,
Hello, ma'am.
you. Grabe. You're so simple and yet you know a lot. And you shared a
Ay,
lot
thank you
from
po.
alam ko pong maraming natutunan kaming mga guro. Kasi ako isa sa talagang maraming natutunan. Parang, uy, alam ko na yun. Kuminsan ba maiinis ka habang nanonood kang teleserye? Ano ba yan? Ba't hindi agad ano? Tapos kabukasan naabangan mo. Yung pala yun. Siyempre, para mabitin, para at least makuha mo ang attention ng mga no? Tsaka, ma'am, natuwa ako dun sa checking ba ng sarili mo if you really have given or do the students learn from you? O nainis ba sila? O natuwa ba sila? Or what? It's really very important. Hindi yung basta naibigay natin kung anong gusto nating ibigay, no? And I know and I believe our principal is very proud kasi ang student niya nakapagpamana siya. Ang husay din po kasi ng iyong naging guro. Kaya, wala tayong masabi sa sa output ng kanyang estudyante. Okay. So, I know that there are a lot of questions na gusto pa nating malaman or pwede rin naman na sobra na tayong maraming natutunan at halos wala na tayong maitanong sa ating speaker. But he's very much willing to answer all our queries. So anyone from the group or you can type your questions sa ating chat box, and we're going to ask Ma'am Reg to answer everything for us. Meron po ba? Oy, tahimik sila. Parang lahat kasiyahan.
Sana po, sana po.
Yeah, it's very clear, ma'am. Promise po. Very clear. And then yung pong yung pong kasimplihan mo, ma'am, grabe. Ganong karami ang nalalaman. My goodness.
Thank you.
Anyone po? Wala po tayong question? Oy, masayang-masaya ang lahat and satisfied. Lahat nakuha nilang gustong malaman kay Ma'am Reg. Okay? So kung wala na po tayong tanong, ay pwede na po tayong mag-proceed sa next, Ma'am Jenny?
Hello po?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, maraming natutunan ng ating mga viewers for today. It was a very simple yet very informative na talk. Wala akong nakikita questions, pero I could read a lot of YouTube comments. Sabi dito, sabi ni Ma'am Joyce Prian, salamat Ma'am Reg, challenging yet empowering. Thanks po sa cliffhanger idea. Parang sobrang tumatak po sa kanila yon. Sabi po ni Ma'am Nemesha Bonacogra, thank you ma'am, very informative and interesting topic. Yun po. Alright, so thank you so much, Ma'am Reg. We hope to have another session with you. Truly, it's an honor to have you with us today, ma'am. Alright, so since there are
Thank you so much din po for this chance.
Thank you, ma'am. Another session po, parang naririnig ko yan kay Ma'am Ebasco kanina. Thank you, ma'am.
Sige po, no problem po, anytime po.
Sige
Basta
po,
makakatulong.
ma'am. Okay. So for the last part of our session, for the closing remarks, we have our Senior High School Coordinator, Ma'am Emiliana C. Del Mundo, to give her parting words.
Greeting you all a fun-filled and safe afternoon, our dear viewers. Truly, learning is more fun and easy when students are directly engaged in every activity which is well crafted by a classroom teacher. This week's episode is extremely substantial. It made teaching and learning process a rewarding experience for both teachers and learners. Our enthusiasm in providing our learners the best learning opportunities is certainly renewed, and overflowing excitement radiates in our faces, which only shows that we are missing classroom and our learners badly. Therefore, we are now excited to go back to our respective classes amidst pandemic. How did we come up with this realization from today's session? It's all became possible through our equally lovely and brilliant resource speaker, Miss Reg Estrada, who ignites our inspiration and desire as a classroom managers and learners as well. Santa Catalina Integrated National High School family would like to express our profound gratitude for we are fortunate and blessed having you today, making this week online tutoring remarkably sensible and insightful. Thank you very much and God bless everyone.
All right, so this concludes our session for today. We hope to see you next time on our next few sessions. See you guys. Thank you.